Hey there, defenders of the Inquest landing zone. Rhadamant here. Thank you for tuning in to RimWorld Inquest of the Dead. Episode 45, Crashing Through the Mountain. Well, this room is stupid nasty, but like, whatever. Ends well. We also don't have a roof. Madsy, you were supposed to get patched from someone. Sakura. Now that we're actually starting to build up a supply of herbal meds for non-combat related injuries, I'll let herbal meds be the standard for like lung rot and infections. I think that makes sense. Did someone bring in 64? Yeah, someone had a super drug problem. We just got raided by Snoop Dogg or something. I don't know. Willie Nelson just potted from the sky. He was high and he wanted to stay that way. That is a lot of drugs. Am I still on one haul? I am. I mean, arguably, I still needed to, because there were still corpses from that raid, but now I can turn it off. You have fire foam? I don't really care. Okay, so I just need to burn those corpses. I like how those corpses are covered in fire foam, though. It's like, will I be able to burn them? I'm not even really certain, but I'll try. And Madsy's on her feet. Cool, so where did your weapon go? Oh, here it is. It's not very good. I owe you something better. Are we all cleaned up? Yeah. Oh, stop. Why are you fighting? Stop. Sloan. For the love of God and all that slowly. Stop. You frickin' no, you monkey. Oh my God, it's so hard to have them fight. To set things on fire and then walk away. Okay, in terms of cleanup, there is some damaged walls, but besides the damaged walls, we're good. We're in a good spot now. So we're gonna get the flood bridges going. The other thing I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna preemptively add this area to the home zone, because like I want to be actively fighting the fires that get set here, because Devil's Strand takes a very long time to grow, so I don't want to have to lose any crops if I can help it. And then we're probably going to have to incorporate one of these gate doors up here at some point, but like, that's down the line. That's future me problem. Ooh, more hops. I missed one for a home zone. Did I? Bottom left? Ah, yes. Wow. I'm impressed you saw that. Put a split in the Devil's Strand in case of blight. Devil's Strand can't get blighted, so I don't really need to worry about that. Devil's Strand is one of those magical crops that just are blight proof. Because of the growth timer, I think it takes so long. Oh, I have a hole there. Hot damn, I didn't know. Because of how long it takes to grow, it just doesn't get blighted. No, you're not a RimWorld noob. That's like it doesn't even say in the tooltips, I don't think. Like, you just have to know that it can't get blighted. Just one of those things. The blight mechanics was the most annoying in the game. Yeah, I wish the blight, and this obviously would make a lot more complex. But like in real life, when you have blighted crops, if you sterilize like pruning shears and you cut the blight out, the crop doesn't have to die. So what I was going to say is I wish blight was more like an infection in RimWorld where you can tend it and mitigate it rather than just like lost crop. Right? There should be some way to quickly motivate all your people to sort of remedy the situation rather than just to burn the fields, because the like scorched earth because you have a blight is pretty stupid. And yeah, I know there's mods that do it, but like I wish there was just a more vanilla thing. And most games get blight wrong that way. Like, you know, I have some plants that I tend to, right? You know, I've got a bit of a garden. When I see blighted leaves, I snip them. And that stops the blight from spreading. It's not that difficult. So you have a tattered pants. Got it. And her replacement armor is almost already broken because of how much of a beating she regularly takes. Wow, that is unusual. Oh, this is from the Gladius. I was going to say, like, getting an infection that long after the fight is super strange because your infection risk. The resulting injuries to infection is like within a day. But yeah, it makes sense that it's the Gladius. They were using dirty blades. What losers! Nabla and Ross still need med treatment. You have lung rot. And Ross maybe has burns still? No, lung rot as well. Yeah, there is a button to clear all blight now, Ron. So at least that part is more tolerable. But it won't keep updating when the blight spreads. You have to keep clicking the, like, clear all the blight if it ends up spreading. Where I think, personally, it wouldn't be unreasonable for it to just, once you've clicked the button, just have it update to all new blight. The same way where if you click, like, mine the vein, obviously this is steel here too, and it's going to tag that as steel if I mine out the original steel. I don't have to keep clicking the button to update the, get the whole vein, but blight doesn't work that way for some reason. And honestly, not for a very good reason. It should. Again, you could mod for it, but, you know, whatever. I'm just commenting on the vanilla state of RimWorld, not the potential modded one. So once we've annexed this area, I might end up just like getting rid of this internal wall or adding additional internal walls. We had even floated the idea of trying to split the internal area up into multiple segments in order to allow it to be a no corpse res zone if under a roof. Okay, RCV wants to be fancier. I mean, your crackhead eyes. Let me. There. Oh, much better. Your psychopath eyes that you were giving us was a bit much. You don't want your hair. What's wrong with oh, junkie? Yeah, okay. What's closest to junkie that isn't junkie? I'll give you a bowl cut. Oh, why is that even a thing? Like, unless you're a monk, just don't bowl cut your kids. I remember when I was, I've been to China a few times, and whenever I'm in China, like, there's a lot of kids with bowl cuts, because, like, apparently it's an I don't know why. And it takes a lot not to laugh at, like, because their bowl cuts look like they just took a salad bowl and, like, took buzzers and just buzzed it all around, like there's some sort of, you know, Trappist monk or something. It's cheap to bowl cut. Yeah, that's true. The literal bowl cut. Exactly. Right? Just, you know, put a bowl on your head and shave what is revealed. and then scream, "No capes!" or something. I think that's the way it works. Sorry, Edna, but you kind of had a bowl cut. Just a big, oversized bowl. Would removing the north mess up your 75% roofing? The 75% roofing is already messed up. Like, very. So yes, I suppose it would. You know, that is a lot of dead shamblers that could use some burning. I would love to remove that group. So let's just help send them to the afterlife. Chimik still needs a weapon. She probably doesn't want to be given one, though, given how close to death she was just recently. But in this world that our poor Inquisitors live in, if you want to eat, you must work. Everyone else can go away. Zoshi, you'll help clean up. Look at all the, like, all of them are dead. They just died due to timeout. That's why I wanted to get in here and just have 100 less corpses to deal with. Or fewer. If you can count them, they're fewer. My brain always does that. I say less and I'm like, no, it's a countable number, it's fewer. And if you didn't know that, you're welcome for the grammar. Hopefully, I'll be less of a grammar Nazi. See, I did it. Because you can't measure the amount of never mind. I can't help it. Oh, someone's reviving. You did not know though? Oh, God. Zoshi, hold up. There was one reviving, but that wasn't the one that was urgent. It, like, revived underneath his... Imagine being Zoshi and, like, being tasked with the drudgery of cleaning up corpses, and all of a sudden one starts moving, and then out of nowhere, your captain shows up, cuts its head off, and just disappears again, because I don't know where she went. Why did she go up there? Oh my god, okay. So, yeah, she disappeared and went like a kilometer away to go cut off some more heads. Cause just good things, right? That was a bad teleport. Yeah, the issue with kill skip is if you insta-kill your target, you will continue kill skipping. And it just chains it up. Yeah, she just did it again. Luckily, she has leap. So she can drop aggro with leap. That's what I'm doing. Kill skip once and then leap away. How's everyone else doing? I haven't really been paying attention to them. I hope they're fine. Kadat's been doing a pretty good job getting that wall done. Saw that effort. That one's reviving. Alright, let's not kill skip it this time. Good old... So don't stomp it. Because a lot of these shamblers died to their, like, TTL, time to live, timers. They're reviving on not my own schedule, because I wasn't the one that killed them. So they're just... Some of them that have not been dead very long are just getting back up. But it'll be nice to be able to be around here, because these guys were occupying the west side of the map. Does her psi ever run out? I mean... So the reason why she has, like, infinite psi focus is she has Soul's Scythe, and it's a monosword that has kill focus. So anytime she kills anything, she gains 20% psi focus. And because she has a... she has, like, 700 heat, basically no. She's like an infinite font of psi focus as long as she's killing something. Yeah, and she uses basically none of it. Well, I mean, to be fair, a leap is only 8 heat and 1.6%... my head's in the way. 1.6% psi focus cost, so it's pretty cheap to leap. Whereas a lot of the other ones are not as cheap. But she just gains it back quick. That's her secret. Her secret is she's always angry. Yeah, without that sword, the Soul's Scythe sword, which I designed as part of the scenario, obviously, she would be a lot... Like, almost any other brawler could be as good as her with that sword. I'll put it that way. If any of the other brawlers had a sword like hers, and then also got stone skin, there wouldn't really be that much functional difference between them. Of course, she is tough, nimble brawler. She was designed to murder, but, like, all of the psi casts are doing 90% of the work. Those traits matter, but they matter less and less and less as you level up in your psi casting. I like how they revive and they're on fire. Hopefully they just burn out. Maybe they won't. Alright, let's go fix this. Yo, when you're dead, you just stay dead, please. I'll leave this one incapacitated and burning. That works for me. Just leave it. Solution found. Oh, geez. I was not paying enough attention because of all that fighting. It is no longer safe to be around here. I think we can still keep building that, because no one's quite close enough to that to piss this horde off, but obviously we're going to need to stay clear of that. So we have 2 more raids trying to kill Theo for his sleeping with the Archon. And then we can consider going to plasteel lumps and things like that. I would really like to get this Devil Strand field up too, but that's just a matter of getting the infrastructure built. State of the bottom map? It's a lot of corpses. If I wasn't working on any active projects or had giant raids incoming, I would consider trying to clean this up too, because there's like 63 corpses and like 29 shamblers, so like 2/3 of them are dead. I have no idea how you have not gotten back up. Oh, it's your addiction. You're in such withdrawal that you can't get back up to your malnourishment and addiction. That's hilarious. Because yeah, a lot of the shamblers right now are just downed. There's hella corpses everywhere. I just would rather work on this than clear them out, because there's always going to be more corpses. It's one of those cyclical, endless tasks. We're never done. Sakura, could you do words of immunity on Madzi? Her infection was taking a while. 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 Her You still trapped in the barracks? Celso is. You are as well. Yeah, you're probably starving, aren't you? Let's put you behind the walls, and then Celso behind the walls. Oh, yeah. Actually, Celso should be inside. I don't quite trust our rats to be outside of the immediate walls. Oof, ouch. Your eye got almost 0% efficiency, basically ripped out to a gore hulk biting your eyeball. That's horrifying. And then your nose was shattered maybe at the same time. Word of advice, don't let the gore hulks eat your eyeball. Don't feed the trolls. Got lungs to install? I don't want to go through anesthesia. I could do it for a for not good though. I could give maybe that's what I'll do. Yeah, that's what I'll do. I'm gonna do detox lungs for RCV instead of good. Oh, you know what? So I'm gonna allow industrial meds, but there's a bit of an issue in that I don't have a lot of industrial meds. We're gonna have to research medicine production to be able to get that stuff. Plus, I don't have Nutriamine, so that isn't even going to help that much. Yeah. A little bit of an issue. But I didn't want to risk good being under anesthesia for any of these incoming raids, but I could upgrade the other brawlers. Because right now, Wizard isn't making anything, which is kind of a waste of Wizard's time. So. They're landing on my head. Okay. Well, Franguva, I hope you survive. So here, Celso. Oh my god. Poor Celso's like... Everywhere I go, enemies try to land on my head. And that would not be incorrect. So Celso, you need to get to Area 1. All shooters vacate. I don't see any of the pods landing here, though. So I think what I'm going to do is shooters go here. Actually, go there. And then Madzi speed boost, Bryzit, Addy speed boost, good speed boost, blade focus, control, adrenaline. Bryzit is now boxed in. Holy crap! You're literally walled in. There's a meme. I'm not locked in here with you. That's hilarious. Because this is Overhead Mountain, and they just, like, collapsed it on 2 beds, and then completely... I mean, at least this is live. It could be worse. I'm assuming this is raid number 2 of 3. So Good has all 4 bonuses. Addy, I want you standing here. Good, you can be right there, that's fine. Madzi, I know you're hurt. RCV, where are you? Quit reading. Come down here. And then that is all the brawlers. This door was forced open. Okay. So I have 2 beds to replace. Oh, this is a poor bed? Okay, I have 3 beds to replace. 1, 2, 3. I could put one of them here. We finally cleaned up that, like, pollution puddle. So there's only 9 of them. I kind of feel bad for Franguva. I don't really have a brawler to stand there at the moment. Let's go! Oh, I am very glad that Good is next to the one with a triple launcher. RCV also just beheaded, or whatever, be-torsoed? That's a new word. Be-torsoed one with the triple launcher. So yeah, they tried to triple launch. They tried to land a freaking triple launcher on my head. Like, talk about rude. Oh god, you have a doomsday launcher! Rise it, you better win that fight! Alright, Madsy's already down. Because she was already injured to begin with. And then Franguva's like, what the hell? I was sleeping here. You were, but you aren't. There goes another bed. Okay. Be very cautious of friendly fire. Because... Whoa, okay, you're obviously a single fish. Hey, you know what? Two can play that game. Ooh, we killed them. Brain destroyed. Triple launcher, doom launcher, and they're all mine now. Thank you. Franguva was like sleeping, recovering, having been rescued from us, and that was a pretty rude awakening, I will admit. So Jenny is, okay, you are a baseliner who's going to bleed out in 2 hours. Rose, you are single phase, so I'm going to keep bashing you. Madsy went down, but it's fine. You, wow, they tried to tell in your heart? Yoicks. Sloan, patch, good. And I guess we have a lot more smelting to do. So yeah, they landed on top of me with a lot of... I'm glad they actually landed on top of me, because if they landed, like, not immediately where I could force them into melee range, having 2 triple launchers and a doomsday launcher loose in your base is, like, pretty low-key sketch, but it did not turn out bad, so that's good. What is the pet zone I have? In the freezer? Okay, let's forget that zone. That's stupid. Celso, inside, please. Also, Nabe, what are you running from? I don't even know. Nabe, can you mine Bryzit out of that hole? This is the stupidest thing ever. Nabe, they landed around Bryzit, and Bryzit was like, who turned off the lights? Actually, not even. The light's still installed there. Just let there be walls. Yeah, they just keep pod dropping me. I'm like not. It's pretty not chill. I'll put it bluntly. Pretty not chill that they just keep landing on me with like high-powered weapons. But I'm ready for it. It's fine. And also the single phase trying to like tear out Good's heart through her armor. Prize is like, no, this is fine. I'll just sleep here. Alright, RCV, you were due for some surgeries, but like the room is a bit of a mess, so I'm gonna pause on that. Also, that lady's bleeding everywhere. Yeah, thank you. I don't feel super comfortable with all these super like Glitch right now is sleeping on top of a triple launcher. And I'm not that comfortable with unexploded ordnances being strewn about and ignored. Prize it, don't do, hold on. The good news is there were so many single phases in that fight that everyone's very happy because we managed to kill a whole bunch of single phases. Before we go to sleep, Good, mine that and that. Nabe, mine this and this. And I'm trying to get the beds back. It's just... What is with their drug problems? This person showed up with 59 flake. What, do you have a tolerance of an elephant? Like, that's a lot of drugs. That's approximately 59 more drugs than you really need. And it's taken from someone that, like, enjoys Luciferium casually, so, like, what the hell? Wholesale murder is so common in this colony that they're sleeping with the corpses and they're just like, yeah, it's fine. That's basically how you eat grapes. Gun next to Glitch's name is the Madsnorm. Oh, it has a name? No, no, no. It's just the sniper rifle normal. And this is Madsy's bed. It doesn't have a name. It just kind of looks like it has a name. The Madsnorm. Oh, well, this one's gonna be easy. Hey, well, I don't know about Frangula or whatever. But, they tried to land on us, and it screwed up, and they scattered everywhere. So they're gonna get super eaten by all the zombies. I am a little worried about Franguva. But as long as we stay behind our walls... Oh, it's Justin Bieber. No, sorry, it's, Eric Bieber the Slave. Or Bieber? I don't know. Oh, don't you set my plants on fire, though, Kimmy. Mauser? No? Okay, okay, hold on. Scorp, you're undrafted. I forgot about that. Franguva is about to have a bad day, so we are helping out. And they're fleeing. I mean, I figured. Landing Scatter just does that. Your name was Hercules? I should probably have burnt those bodies up. Okay. Oh! That's a confusing name. Maddie and Madsy. You are a head butler. You are an enemy head butler. You're literally a spy. Of the enemy. Hey, Chimmick. Let's send a message. Franguva here is just like, living in this colony is a curse. I need out right now. Tend to them to fulfill charity? It's not a charity event. I don't think. She's an enemy faction member. Oh, this is a charity event. Okay. Hey, Chimmick, you get to play God. You were right. So, Chimmick, you get to play Doctor? Oh, they don't even require tending. What? 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 You don't need tending? You're just paralyzed. Alright, I'm gonna... I'm gonna arrest you, and then release you, and then... I don't know what releasing someone that has yeah, Anger's... Wait, what faction? Orbital... Oh, wait! You're a refugee of the Orbital Traders. You just have the wrong ideology. Oh, I misinterpreted completely. Well, then this is becoming increasingly more annoying because they're paralyzed and they won't be able to leave for 37 days. Fine. Whatever. 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 But I don't want you to join. This is annoying. So here's the butler who's like joined us, who's a teetotaler, who is paralyzed and believes in the wrong thing. I don't know if this was like a charity benefit though. I don't see any like... Oh, Wanderer helped. Okay, yeah, I guess it was. Dubba, thank you for the sub. I am making the executive decision to banish them. Oh, you can't walk. I'm sort of very stuck with them, aren't I? I'm thinking. Yeah, maybe I just load it. Well, I can't really pod them as a gift because there's no factions around me. I'll load them in pod to send them off to nowhere. It's brutal, but I didn't ask for orbital traders to drop a spy on my head and then expect me to care about it. So it's not my problem. Here, you can go to the ocean. I can't do that. Wait, didn't we destroyed that? Huh? What? I literally ripped that entire raid source up for its components and killed everyone. How is that even... What? I did something wrong, I guess. I'm really confused, because I absolutely destroyed that base. Hey, you got there! Attack it! Oh, you were lost? Oh, dear me. Who would have predicted that outcome? Wait, what? Wait, what? But you weren't lost. Wait, RimWorld, can you make sense for a second? What message was that? Whatever. So she's chilling on this map tile. Maybe because they had a revived Shambler? Yeah, it looks like I can just farm them for components now. What's funny about this is because Maddie is like on the tile. These guys are gonna starve to death and then become Shamblers by the time the game realizes that that site should not exist. I don't know. It's not my problem. It is very amusing, though. Alright, let's get rid of these corpses. Rise it, stay very quiet. Yeah, this is spy versus spy. I'm using them as a spy. Very strange. Yeah, but I think you're right. I think because the Shambler came back, it designated the site as no longer safe, basically inhabited again, and the site didn't get destroyed as a consequence, which is just like a weird merger of Deathpall game mechanics. It's basically a RimWorld bug, but like not a big enough one that I care. Very amusing, though. So once this room is repaired and cleaned up a bit more, I'll do the surgery. Was that the third raid, though? So one... Ah, the second one was not. So we still have one more raid queued for Theo. Do you have a bed now? Probably. Not, I guess. There is a spare one. Thank you for tuning in to RimWorld Inquest of the Dead, which originally streamed live on Twitch. If you have any feedback or questions for me, let me know in the comments below. If you would like to catch a live stream of mine, Rhadamant.com has my stream schedule and countdown timers to upcoming streams. If you'd like to join my online gaming community on Discord, Rhadamant.com has a link to it, as does the description of this video. Thank you so very much for watching. Special thank you to my Twitch subscribers, Patreon patrons, and viewers like you that support the channel and made it all the way to the credits. Thank you so very much. I hope to catch you next episode or an upcoming stream. Farewell, my fellow Inquisitors.